Tea has a 5,000-year track record as a medicinal herb that we know of, and probably a lot longer. In traditional Chinese medicine, tea is used to treat everything from inflammation and fatigue to bladder infections and cancer. It's long been considered a cleansing agent and a mild natural antidepressant. We know that tea supplies about the biggest payload of antioxidants of any food or drink out there. Many of the alkaloids and chemical compounds in tea have proven medicinal uses. So let's look at the science. Tea contains caffeine, not quite as much as a cup of coffee, but more than enough to give you a stimulating effect. Tea also contains theanine, an amino acid that's known to change alpha waves in the brain and promote relaxation. That's why a hot cup of tea gives you that rare combination of calm and energy. Tea also contains theobromine, which has been used for about 100 years to treat edema, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. So, if the concentrated compounds in tea can be used to treat disease, will drinking a dilute brew in the morning actually make you healthier or live longer? There has been promising research into antioxidants called catechins. Studies of lab mice and of real people in the real world suggest that catechins provide a protective effect against stroke, cancer, diabetes, and heart failure. Green tea catechins lower total cholesterol and so-called bad cholesterol in human trials. And what about the big C, cancer? Plenty of laboratory studies show that the compounds in green tea have the potential to fight cancer. Sadly, studies in which people drink green tea show no evidence of a protective effect against stomach or colorectal cancer. Breast cancer studies of both green and black tea are a little confusing. Green tea appears to provide a modest protective effect, while black tea actually increased the risk of breast cancer. Now, before you throw out all your black tea, let me say this. Scientists use carefully designed experimental paradigms and razor-sharp statistical tools to detect very tiny effects. Effects so small, they might not extend or shorten the life of one person in 1,000. Individual studies of the same phenomenon often have conflicting results, and that's very much the case when it comes to tea. It appears to increase the risk of heart disease in the UK, while lowering the risk in Europe. What that means is that tea alone isn't likely to deliver very much benefit all by itself. There's a lot more going on here. A recent analysis of 49 studies of green tea as a weight loss aid was also inconclusive. Drinking green tea produced weight loss, but it was almost exactly the same effect as drinking a glass of water before each meal. So if you like tea better than water, it'll work just as well. I'm Randy Shore for Empowered Health.